Hey guys, it's Kip from Famous by Friday Pickleball. Excited about this review. I have three Holbrook Power Pro paddles. The 12 millimeter, the 14 millimeter, and the 16 millimeter. Very excited to get out and hit these a little bit. I have hit the 16 millimeter in the past, like it a lot, but now I have all three and I'm going to kind of compare them and see how they do. All these paddles are very similar, 16.5 by 7.5 inches, 5.5 inch long grip, 4.25 circumference. They are Gen 2 thermoform T700 carbon fiber face with a poly core. The 16 comes in at 8 ounces, the 14 comes in at 8.1 ounces, and the 12 comes in at 7.9. They are all very comparable. That is very tight on that, so they shouldn't play that much different as far as mass, but they should play a little bit different as far as thickness. All right, headed out to the court right now with the new Holbrook Power Pros. All right, hope to see you there. We can hit these together. I'll be back. All right, guys, got the new Holbrook Power Pros, the 12 millimeter, the 14 millimeter, and the 16 millimeter. Going to hit it some cones. These are just going to feel a little bit different as, you know, thin paddles to thicker paddles. I don't really expect a lot of difference between them, just a little bit of feel and maybe a little pop versus control. All right, let me go after it with the 12 millimeter first. So even though these weigh about the same,
The 12 millimeter weighs 7.9. The 16 actually weighs 8.0, and the 14 weighs 8.1. Still, that's all about the same area. 12 millimeter, it just doesn't have the mass and plow through that maybe the 16, but we'll see. Nice, really nice. As soon as I said it didn't have maybe the mass or the plow through, I go right after the cone. All right, let me go reset that cone, and we'll go after it again. All right, guys, got the cone reset. Now I'm going to go after it with a little spin. This is the 12 millimeter. Oh, really nice spin. Really good. Really very controllable. Nice and low spin. Oh yeah, very nice, very nice. This is going to come down to just personal preference on just feel and what you want out of a paddle. Let me go after it with the 14 millimeter. That was going right at it. Oh, I came off of that. Be better. Yeah, it's there, it's there, it's there. Let me spin a couple with the 14. Once again, this is going to just come down to what you want to feel out of a paddle. Oh, that one spun more than the 12, I think. Interesting. Yeah, very nice spin. Very late spin. Let me go after with 16. I really just expect that all of these are going to feel the same way. I mean, not feel the same way, but play the same way. It's going to come down to feel. Oh my goodness, 16's crazy, and you would expect that. 16 being crazy accurate. Very nice. This is going to come down to just, once again, personal preference. Let me spin a couple with this. These are all good paddles. I like them a lot. Oh yeah, look at that ball turn. Yep. Nice. Really nice. Late, when that ball hits, then it jumps. And I like that more than spinning in the air. Because if you see something spinning in the air, you're going to be able to adjust a lot faster. But if you don't see it spinning on the way over, and then it's got late hop, that's going to be harder to adjust to. I like those a lot.
Hey guys, back. Just spent the last few weeks getting to know the new Holbrook Power Pro paddles. I like these paddles a lot. Each of them do something just a little bit different, but they're all good. I think I said during part of the review where it's going to come down to personal preference. If you're looking for more power, or if you're looking for more accuracy, or if you just want a different feel, each one of these paddles are a little bit different. I'm going to go through the attributes here, and then I'm going to go through a little individual, which one of these paddles do which things best. And it's not really going to come as a surprise, but I'm still going to discuss it. All these paddles are very accurate. You can control them. They are very consistent. They really do a nice job. They all have just great spin. They all have power. Not exceptional power numbers, but really good power numbers. The feedback and feel off of each of these paddles is really good. Large sweet spots. They're good defense to offense paddles. They're also kind of soft for Gen 2 thermoform paddles. They don't have that really harsh feel of some of the Gen 2s. They have a nice dwell time. The ball stays on there, and they have a nice soft plush feel. They're very quick at the net. They are not head heavy. You can really get fast hands going, and they just go through the air really nice. Now, as far as individual, if you're looking for more accuracy and consistency, the 16 millimeter would be your choice. Not a surprise. The thicker the paddle, you're going to have more accuracy, more control, more consistency. If you're looking for power, the 12 and 14, those are where you're going to go. We would expect that. They're thinner, they're going to have more power and kind of less accuracy and consistency. Now, all of them spin well across the board. So that's a wash. It's all really good there. The sweet spot, obviously, going to be larger on the 16 millimeter paddle than it is on the 12. But if you have a dispersion that's really tight, that's not going to bother you on any of these paddles. It's just where you get out of that sweet spot, and these aren't small sweet spots, but if you get out of that on the 12, the performance really suffers. We'd expect all of those things. Now, personally, I like the 16 right out of the box more than the 14 or the 12. It really fit my game really well. It does some wonderful things. I like it a lot. Now, if you take the 14, and this is the 14 right here, I believe. Yes, it is the 14. If you put some weight on there, increase the twist weight, drag that sweet spot out, the 14 is going to be a happy place between the power and the accuracy and control and consistency and a good defense to offense paddle. The 12 gets a little, still, if you bounce up the weight, you're going to do all those things I just talked about with the 14. It's going to be really good, but you're going to lose a little bit of that accuracy and consistency just because we do that with thinner paddles a lot. But it depends on what kind of player you are, what you want out of the paddle, and the feel you want as well. The 12 is obviously going to be a harsher feel than the 16. That's going to be just a plush ride. I like all these paddles a lot. They are really cool, and I'm going to throw one more thing out. Right now, they are on sale at Holbrook site for $150 each. That is a huge mark off, so they're on sale right now. You can't go wrong. There's so much technology in these paddles. It's really cool, and I really like the clean, professional look of these paddles. You can instantly recognize them, but they're not really harsh, and they look like an upper level paddle, and I really like the looks of these paddles a lot. They are very, very clean, very nice. All right, guys, I like these a lot. What would go in my bag is probably the 16, or I would adapt the 14 and maybe go after a little more, maybe go after best of both worlds, because it kind of is. So let me know if you've tried Holbrook a lot. I have a friend that hits Holbrook, and I let her try all three of these. She kind of likes the 16 a little bit more, but that's what she was playing with, so she didn't get to spend a lot of time with the others. I'm anxious to hear if you've tried these, or if you're thinking about, hey, I've got the 16, now I'm going to maybe try one of the others and see what it's like. I don't know, they're great paddle. I really like, Holbrook has done a great job with these, and I like them a lot. They're a good company, and yeah, they're good stuff. All right, guys, as always, hit like, hit subscribe, leave me a comment. I'll be back with more stuff very, very, very soon. All right, guys, get out and play.